Good evening. So I'd like to make a motion to start the license board meeting for Wednesday, November 1st at 5:16 PM. Can I get a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Oh, you still can't hear Michael. But I saw the aye, but I can't hear you. And open meeting law requires when someone's attending remotely, a commissioner, that we have to do roll call for each item. So just so you understand what I have to do now. So Commissioner Correa, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Marty
Yes, can you hear me okay?
and Commissioner Luciano votes yes. All three commissioners have voted in favor. So now I want to open the hearings. So first we open the hearings, then we close the hearings, and then we do the voting on what we discussed in the hearings. So the first hearing is for a transfer. There's an echo.
No, shut up.
Okay.
My mic is not.
Yeah, it doesn't turn on, but you can still hear it.
Yeah, I got a big voice.
Well, we can share.
I'm good.
So first item is for a transfer of license and change of category type for Mambo Cafe LLC doing business as Mambo 497 High Street. Can I get a second to open that hearing?
Second that.
All those, oh no, so now I do. Commissioner Correa, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Marty
Yes,
and Commissioner Luciano votes yes. All three commissioners have voted in favor. So this is for a change of category type, and Mambo Cafe is changing from a restaurant license to general on premise. And this was continued from October 4th, I believe, because no one was present. So is anyone here to speak about this change?
Yes, good evening. Attorney Dan Kelly on behalf of the petitioner. Thank you for having me via Zoom.
Oh, we're having a little audio problem.
Okay.
Hold on.
You increase the speaker on the computer side?
I'm trying to take it down, but it's not working. So I'm just gonna,
Just give us a second. Sorry.
talk now.
Okay.
Can you guys hear us still?
Michael, can you try speaking?
yes, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me at all?
You are not turning those speakers on.
Talk now.
Say hello, Mike.
Hi, how you guys doing?
The speaker in the computer, it's set up.
Okay, is that any better?
Okay. Get out of here, guys. Nice, I said I'm glad.
It's gonna be a second. Just 1 second, we'll be on our way.
Try now.
Say hello.
Michael?
Is that any better?
There's an echo in there.
Are you able to hear me at all?
Yeah, I think that where you connected.
Thank you.
I'm like, thank you.
Michael, we're gonna have it solved. It was pointed out there was a plug.
Say hello.
Well, say hello, Michael.
Okay, you having better luck now?
Now
Nope,
he's,
now it's nothing.
now he's mute.
Great.
Come on now.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Wow. Oh.
Okay, any better?
Now we got it. All right.
Okay,
We got
good.
it.
Okay, I want to let you guys know, I'm going to mute most of the time because I'm in a somewhat noisy environment. But as long as I know you can hear me okay, I think we're all set.
Yes.
Now we got
Thank
it.
you. Okay.
We shall continue.
Good evening.
Mm.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mr. Kelly.
Thank you. Dan Kelly, I'm the attorney for the petitioner. Thank you for having us via Zoom. This, as you pointed out in the public notice, is a change, is a transfer. It is a change of designation. It is a change of manager. First to the transfer, Mr. Velez is buying this entity at 497 High Street, the Mambo Cafe, for $80,000. I've provided the financial documents attached to the packet of Mr. Sale of Real Estate where he would derive the money, and the money was taken from the IOLTA account of the attorney who did the closing. By way of background, his father owns the building. So this will be a completely family affair. They have a large stake here in the community, and they have a lot of skin in the game. They'll be looking forward to doing any improvements that are necessary to the physical real estate as well as the inside. For right now, none are really planned, but I just want to let you know that this is a family operation, both the landlord and now that this is the proposed tenant. Proposed manager is also on. It's Mrs. Martinez Urales. She has worked for the last couple of years full-time as an intake coordinator at a local healthcare provider. She's in charge of all the intakes of all the new patients and coordinating all their care. In addition, she's a hard worker, so at night she has a second job and she works as a bartender in Holyoke. She's tip certified, in Hartford, excuse me. She's tip certified, and everybody that she will hire will be tip certified. The change of designation comes from them no longer being a restaurant and no longer serving food. Their hours are fairly minimal right now. They are Friday and Saturday, and they open at 10 a.m. and obviously close for 10 p.m., excuse me, and close at 10 a.m. They're looking hopefully to potentially expand to both Fridays and Thursdays. But there will probably be about, in addition to Urales, there'll probably be about 2 or 3 other bartenders, all of whom will have tip certification, which will be a condition of employment. In addition, they will employ 3 security members. It's not a very big place. That's a 204 square foot place. But they will have 3 security members who will be checking IDs and, doing all types of things. As the name suggests, it's a dance place. As you can see from the layout, there's a bunch of tables surrounding a dance floor, and it's a DJ, and it's a dance club from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Not a very big one, but it's one that they're very proud of. And I'm hopeful that you'll see your way to approving the transfer.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for all the details. Appreciate it. Is there anyone from the public that wants to speak for or against this transfer? Commissioners, anything to add?
Nope.
Okay. Then I want to thank you. So we're not going to vote on it yet. We do all the hearings they're going to be relatively quick, and then we open the item and we vote.
Okay.
So I want to make a motion to close the hearing for the transfer of license and change of category for Mambo Cafe. Can I get a second?
Second.
Good. Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Correa?
Yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes. All 3 commissioners have voted in favor. That hearing is closed. Now I want to make a motion to open the next hearing, which is a transfer of annual wine and malt package store license for Robert K. LLC.
Second that.
Commissioner Marty, how do you
Yes.
vote? And Commissioner Correa?
Yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes. So the hearing is open for this next transfer. And
The next number 2 and number 3 is the same applicant. One of them is an annual, the other one is a seasonal. So I don't know if you want to take 2 and 3 together.
Michael, you think we can take 2 and 3 together? Or should we do them as separate hearings?
Fine with that.
It's same corporation, it's the same.
Incorporation. just
Same
one seasonal,
owner.
one annual. But it's
Talking
literally
about the two issues. The seasonal and the alcoholic package. So,
Take them together?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, do have to remotion together?
Yeah.
So I want to remake a remotion, take those to the transfer of also the, all alcohol package store with the wine and malt. Can I get
second that,
Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Commissioner Correa?
Yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so that hearing is open for both transfers at the same time. Is anyone here from the public, to speak about this? And when you come to the mic, if you can state your name first, thank you.
Certainly, yeah. Henry Cropsey, I'm the attorney for Robert K LLC. Can you hear me okay?
yeah, so let's move in.
Can you hear him, Michael?
Can you hear me?
Right now, I cannot hear him speaking. I heard Attorney
heard-
Brown introduce
Your
himself.
mic-
The first time, no, this is the one.
Sorry, not here, sorry.
Let's see if this works now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good. So just to repeat, so my name's Henry Cropsey. I'm the attorney for Robert K LLC, which is owned 100% by James Caverns, who I brought with me for the hearing tonight. As was mentioned in the preamble, there are 2 licenses involved. Like this is at 820 High Street, which is a gas station convenience store, which holds a beer and wine license, beer and wine license, and a seasonal hard all alcoholic beverage license. So my client is buying the real estate plus the business. As part of that purchase, he's buying, acquiring both licenses. He will be the manager of the license. I have him here for any questions you might have. The application evidences that, we have adequate financing. He is tip certified himself. He will make sure that all of his employees will be tip certified as well as a condition of their employment. And that's essentially, I think, it in a nutshell, unless there are any specific questions anyone would like to ask of my client who I have here present with me, or any questions you might have of me.
Michael, any questions?
Yeah, I do have a question. I'm mindful that when we approved a similar kind of application for a neighboring property, a gas station up at the corner of Brown and South Street, there were some resident concerns about the 2 things. Number one, the quantity of liquor stores that are starting to coalesce in this fairly small area, but also the nature of this business. That person was concerned that what had long been a convenience store was going to quickly become more in the nature of a package store that happens to sell other items. As I look at the signage and the presentation of this business, which as a purchaser, you're not responsible for what happened in the past. But when I look at the signage and the window coverings and everything else, this property very much looks like it's a package store that happens to sell convenience materials. I find that problematic. I think it's something we should be looking at with businesses of this particular nature. And I'm just wondering if that's something that you were cognizant of, and if perhaps muting some of the alcohol advertising that's visible as you approach your property is something you might want to consider.
Let me just consult with my client for a second and be right with you. I thought he would.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna hear me right now?
Just state your name for the record.
My name James K. Rose. And I hope you will give me like at least 2 days and you will see everything yourself. I have the people already, they're doing the cleanup over there. Everything must be removed because personally, I never advertise for alcohol, to be honest with you. I'm not too crazy. I'm not fan of alcohol, but I need to have it because, you know, when you spend a lot of money, it might help your business with a couple $100, but definitely you guys guarantee you, and I promise everybody is gonna be happy in this city from the way I operate and from the way I run the business.
Great. But it is a package store, which is a store that sells alcohol,
It's
so.
a gas station.
Okay.
Package store.
Because according for what he's saying, I already have the people right now, they come into power wash like the canopy, and I said to him, please remove everything.
Yeah.
And he mentioned it, that's why I said I have the answer.
He's already in the process.
Yeah, he's ready to work.
Good.
Yeah, so I will say I am satisfied with that response, and I very much appreciate the opportunity to raise the concerns. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else from the public have, would like to make any statements for or against this transfer?
Mhm.
So we're gonna close the hearing, do the next hearing, and then start the actual items on our agenda. So I wanna make a motion to close the, transfer both the annual wine and malt package store license and seasonal alcohol package store license for Robert K LLC. Can I get a second?
Second.
All those, I'm sorry, Commissioner Correa, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Marty? How do you
Yes.
vote? And
Yes.
Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so all three commissioners have voted in favor of this. So that hearing is closed. On to our final hearing, which is for a transfer of annual wine and malt package store license for EST Market Corp. Doing business as Appleton Market, 435 Appleton Street. Can I get a second to open that?
Second.
Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
Yes.
To open it, yes. Commissioner Correa?
Yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes to open it, so this hearing is open. Is there anyone here for this transfer to speak on it? Please step up to the mic and state your name first.
My name is Victor Ramos. I'm the owner of Appleton Market. I owned the business in 1998. Never had an issue.
I am unable to hear this.
No te escucha.
My name is Victor Ramos. I am the owner of Appleton Market. I owned the business since 1998. Never had an issue with my license. I sold the business in 2015 to try something different. They didn't work out. Now I'm back.
Great.
Okay.
Commissioners, do you have any questions?
No, it's really never been an issue in that area.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh,
I just wanted to verify, this is an existing license. The sale of wine and malt has been ongoing at this property in the past.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all I needed.
Long time, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is there anyone from the public that wants to speak for or against this transfer? So I want to make a motion to close the hearing for this transfer for Appleton Market. Can I get a second?
Second that.
Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
Yes.
And Commissioner Correa?
Yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so the hearing is closed. So now we're on to each item and then we just vote on it. And we do the same order we did the hearing. So first item on the agenda,
Close the hearing and open up the regular agenda.
the meeting's already open.
Okay.
Because I opened the meeting
Okay.
and then I opened the hearings.
All right.
So, yeah, we're back in the meeting. So first item on the agenda is a transfer of license and change of category type for Mambo Cafe LLC doing business as 497 High Street. And I want to make a motion to approve that.
Second that.
Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Correa?
Yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so this transfer of license for Mambo Cafe is approved. Should I just do the other next two together?
Yep.
Yep.
So next on the list is for I want to make a motion to approve the transfer of annual wine and malt package store license and transfer of seasonal all alcohol package store license for Robert K LLC, 820 High Street. Can I get a second?
Second that,
Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Correa, how do you vote?
yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so those transfers are approved. And finally, I want to make a motion.
Before I just have-
Okay, so then the next item, I'll do the next item and then you can, so the next item is for a transfer of annual wine and malt package store license, EST Market doing business as Appleton Market, 435 Appleton Street. And Alex, what do you have?
So I just wanna put on the record that the application is missing some financial things. I told Victor that I'm going to submit it to the state just to be like on alert with an email or phone call. The state is becoming very strict when processing these applications, like literally all the ones that we processed, they've all kind of been denied with no action because they've been incomplete. So I just wanted to say that on the record, but I did speak with him prior to the meeting, so he's aware.
So do we have a contingency to add or?
No, because tomorrow I'll just, once we approve it, it goes straight to the state and kind of is on the state's hands now when requesting paperwork.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, so
Make a motion to approve.
I second that. Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Correa?
Yes,
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so this transfer has been approved. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming in,
thank you.
Thank you.
and good luck with all your transfers.
Just be on our original state. Good case.
Okay, so now we're up to motor vehicle renewals. We have 27 of them. And
I'm gonna get together.
take them
All of them together.
all of them
No,
together.
Yep, I don't no longer accept a complete application. If you're not submitting a complete application, it's no good to me. So these are all completed.
Great. And no, it
We
doesn't.
still have half to go, but
Okay,
these are so far the ones that are completed.
so here we go. 2024 motor vehicle renewal. Eloy Orocho doing business as Supreme Body Works LLC, 41 North Summer Street. This is auto body and repair. Peter Centino doing business as Peter's Auto Repair, 65 Commercial Street, a repair license. John DeFonte doing business as Mango DeFonte Auto Body Inc., 121 and 130 Maple Street, Class 2 and repair. Pleasant Street Auto Body and Repair Inc. doing business as Auto Sales, 170 Main Street, Class 2. Pleasant Street Auto Body and Repair Inc. doing business as Hampshire Towing, 170 Main Street Towing. Darnell Jones doing business as Car and Truck Match Auto Sales, 395 Maple Street, Class 2 and repair. Marcotte Ford Inc., 1025, 1010 and 1000 Main Street, Class 1 and repair. Richard Ryle doing business as Wholesale Cars, 52 Jackson Street, Class 2. Michael Richardson doing business as Riverside Auto, 85 North Bridge Street, Class 2 and repair. Bolas 2 LLC doing business as Springdale Auto Sales, 901 Main Street, Class 2. Bulas 2 LLC doing business as Bulas Service, 901 Main Street, that's a repair license. Michael Kennedy doing business as Cars Inc., 600 Main Street, Class 2 and repair. Christopher A. Wenzel doing business as Jeans Ford and Chevy Service, 103 North Bridge Street, repair. Ron's Auto Care LLC, 150 Suffolk Street, that's a repair license. Ishmael Rivera Diaz doing business as Universal Auto Sales LLC, 829 Main Street, Class 2 and repair. Evelyn Gonzalez doing business as J. Gonzalez Enterprise LLC, 27 Jackson Street, Class 2. J. Roman Enterprises LLC doing business as TWC Auto Body and Repair, and that's a repair. Oliver Auto Body Opco LLC doing business as Oliver Auto Body, 1519 Dwight Street, that's a repair. Mohammed A. Dib doing business as E-Trade Auto Center, 1635 Northampton Street, Class 2 and repair. Robert Williams doing business as Scott Auto Leasing and Rental Inc., 30 Hampshire Street, that's a Class 2. Robert Williams doing business as Williams Auto Sales Inc., 591 High Street, Class 2 and repair. Edward O'Brien, doing business as O'Brien Auto, 40 Anderson Hill, Class 2 and repair. Moni T, doing business as American Muffler and Brake, 2237 Northampton Street, that's a repair. REP Services Co. Inc., 145 Hamden Street, that's a Class 2. TMC Inc., 150 Suffolk Street, Class 2 and repair. Ira Elfman, doing business as Auto Sales Center LLC, 1607 Northampton Street, Class 2 and repair. And Oscar Ray's, doing business as Ray's Auto Sales and Repairs LLC, 1000 Main Street. Sorry, 100 Main Street, Class 2 and repair.
Make a motion, we approve?
Oh, so wait, I have a question first.
Yes.
The J Gonzalez Enterprise, was that the one that was getting, wasn't supposed to get a name change?
No, she was supposed to take the individual out of the LLC. She did.
But kept the same name.
Yeah, she just kept the same name.
Got it.
Provided the proof last year.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
Make a
Yeah,
motion, we approve?
second that, Commissioner Marty, how do you vote? Approval?
Before I need to make a couple of disclosures here. I retired from the practice of law 10 years ago, but I always like to make a public disclosure of past clients if a vote is coming up. So in this case, I have served as counsel for the Boulez family. So that's Boulez 2 LLC at number 10 and 11. And I've done some work for Oscar Reyes at Reyes Auto Sales, which is item number 27. I don't believe, given the length of time, that comprises any actual conflict, but I do think a disclosure is appropriate. I'm also scanning through the list because I know that Marcotte Ford and I believe Auto Sales Center and Boulez Auto Sales at some point in the recent past have been donors to One Holyoke Community Development Corporation for its nonprofit purposes. I am the executive director of One Holyoke Community Development Corporation. Again, I think that's attenuated enough that it's not a conflict that requires me to recuse myself, but I do want to make the public disclosure. None of those are given in large amounts.
Okay,
Good to
thank
know.
you.
And with
And
that, yes.
vote yes, and Commissioner
Yes,
Correa?
yes.
And Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so all these vehicle renewals for 2024 are approved.
You got something to say? You can come up. It's the station ain't gonna have to.
Antonio Rodriguez, in representation of Reyes Auto Sales.
So I think you gotta get closer to the mic so they can hear online.
Antonio Rodriguez, in representation of Reyes Auto Sales. Just a quick point, it should be just Reyes Auto Sales LLC. We no longer do a business card, we just are LLC.
Okay,
Just want to make that clarification there for license purpose.
got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, trae este. Very good.
And so we have now on to other business, and we have our policy and procedure manual review. Should we do it while we're here, or?
No,
No.
Michael hasn't had time to
Oh,
look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, my apologies, Chair Luciano, but I was in Boston at a board retreat that I thought was going to have me leaving town at 1 o'clock. It ran about an hour and a half longer than I anticipated. So where I thought I was going to be able to prepare and read that carefully an hour or so before the meeting, I'm still not fully out. That's why I'm calling in remote. So, and nor do I have my copy of the document available to me right now.
Good.
okay, so then we'll just refer that to the next meeting, and we're doing a review of the liquor licenses, and we're going over the next section, which will be auto licenses.
Yep.
So we'll save that for next month, okay? And matters not reasonably anticipated by the chair, so, or it could actually be old business as well, there's one stop we're gonna talk about.
Right. Right.
So we have some updates on one stop.
Good.
I didn't forward you this, I printed it out. You want me to forward it to you real quick? Is there a response from the chief?
I'm sorry, Alex. there were-
Can you read it? Can it be read aloud?
Yes.
I was just asking to see if you wanted me to send you a copy of the email, but they want me to read it out loud.
Probably best as it's a public meeting. Thanks.
Yeah, you want to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
So.
Oh, sorry. So, Alex had put an email together to the mayor and the chief asking why a, incident that happened hadn't been reported to the police or there hadn't been a record of it. And so we got a response from the chief and saying that he investigated it and was able to locate a report on the large fight incident. And it was under a different address of 183 Suffolk Street and not at the One Stop Liquor address. Officers arrived on the scene and there was fighting going on. Officers did speak with a witness who did in fact provide video later to a detective. The video started after the start of the fight and they were not able to determine who in fact initiated the fight. To date, no victims have come forward to report the incident and it is considered closed at this time. And he also went on to recommend that in the future, if we need an incident reported on, that we contact his office and they would assist us with determining future reports, which I personally thought was great. And he also encouraged the business owners and any area residents to call when they see increased activity so that they can respond and make reports that the license board can consider it. So I thought this was great that we now have a direct connection to the chief to get our reports should we need any.
Agree.
Thank you. That is helpful. If I may, have we had any further correspondence or outreach from the owners of One Stop? We had suggested they do some work on a safety plan, maybe coordinate with the police department. Do we know in the last month whether any of that activity took place?
So, Michael, right after our October meeting, the tragedy happened with the shooting situation. So that was kind of everybody's focus, like the police department and stuff. So Harry came in, I want to say last week, and he states things are getting better to his opinion. He is calling the police more often. He's even thinking about selling because at this point he's came to the realization it's not safe for him or his family to do it anymore. But I have received another complaint. It's the same people complaining regarding the business. So.
And so there was no further discussion about a articulated safety plan from Harry or anyone else, huh?
At this point, no, there's no safety plan in place as of right now.
Based on the fact that there's a new complaint, I'd ask that that be shared with us and put on the agenda for the December meeting. We ask them to come back in again.
So, wondering if we should actually have a hearing of some sort to discuss something more official where we bring everybody in and possibly invoke penalties if necessary. But this seems pretty serious that we are getting more complaints.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
It's the same people.
It's the same
That's
people.
Both been the same type of complaint.
Right. And
I think we need to actually make the approach before our next meeting. If any advancements has been done to what he was requested to do, to then be able to consider a hearing or anything like that. It's based on the conversation that she's having with him. There are some thoughts going on and try to make certain type of decisions. So I think by contacting him to question where we are having to the motions that we gave you, to see if we can have some answered by the December meeting.
Okay.
Before we can even consider to make any actions on that. Hopefully by that point in time, he probably will make the decision of who knows
Yeah,
what.
and the complaints that, one stop, they are a little bit more general about like drug activity in the area and like the police, and we don't have control over the
Yeah,
police.
and that's not just only the establishment, it's the area itself.
Like, they need to call the cops if there's drug activity, that can be aimed to one stop, like.
And if he's already making the calls and calling more often at the police department, so he's trying to do his part.
Yes, and when the chief sent out this email, I did ask for a police report of the incident and also if there has been any recent calls for one stop particularly, and I haven't heard back. So as soon as I hear back, I will forward you guys the email.
Can you read, do you have the complaint? That you could read?
Yeah.
Just so we also have that, because I think
Sure.
that's important. I see your point.
Yeah.
That maybe a hearing's a little fast.
Yeah, it would be good to hear. Good. I'll be on time to go to mass.
To go,
I
for
forgot.
All Saints Day.
Yeah, I'm going to mass. Yeah. Oh, God. No, I was glad to see this. So Michael, you still in Boston?
I'm speaking to you from the Carlton, rest stop off the Turnpike.
Yeah,
Traffic was unbelievable.
I bet.
Plus, you know, I thought I was leaving town at 1 o'clock. If you leave at 3 o'clock, you're already sunk.
Yeah, you get caught by that traffic and forget it.
Yep.
Been there many times. ¿Quieres algo más?
No, ya está, ya.
Si terminaron ya con lo de Oscar, ya estamos.
Ya quedamos que era más que el nombre de ella puse en el S, ¿verdad? Ese fue el problema que tenía.
Pero ya lo arreglaron con ella. So. Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming. We always appreciate people taking interest, so thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
No sigas comiendo, ¿sabes? We grew up together
Ah,
in Puerto Rico. We're neighborhood buddies and school buddies.
and you guys live near, you and Michael live near each other? Because you're in,
We live near each other, yeah.
I mean, you're not far from me either.
No, I think we're all in the same area.
I'm just in a different ward. I'm on the other side of
Your
the
line
Stop and
is-
Shop.
Yeah.
I'm on O'Connor.
Yeah, my kind of War 7, you in
4.
Place 4, I think it is, yeah. Close by. But,
All walking distance to the Stop and Shop.
That's right.
hey. Oh, yeah.
Well, I think. I don't know if Michael's.
I'm a block and a half from Stop and Shop. Mike is a little further,
Yeah, I'm about 4 or 5 blocks from Stop.
about 4 or 5 blocks. Yeah.
I think this is just printing it.
I'm trying to make it a your own by, I think it's 6:30 actually. Spanish classes at 6:30. You got it.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, wait, what am I?
There's nothing in there.
No, sorry, no, it's just one
Oh, so I'm gonna read it.
to read it out loud, yeah.
Okay. Hi, Alexandria. I'm curious if the license board will be taking this up this week. And so this is from Sarah. It didn't look like it from the agenda, but my understanding from last month's meeting is that there would be a follow-up this month. There hasn't been any change since last month. HPD did set up its mobile unit for a few days. I've not witnessed any private security, and trash is the same. I'm also wondering about the police logs. There have been many instances of HPD being called. Is there a way to request these records? And if you want to read it. So you said you contacted the police and there were no additional
That's what he
calls.
Prior to the October meeting, there wasn't no logs, but according to the chief's email, it was because it was logged under 183,
Right.
Different address.
not Suffolk Street. And as far as like the mobile unit and the police, we have, like, she has to contact the police department. We have no.
Okay, well, she's saying here, there have been many instances of HPD being called.
Mhm.
Can we do a general inquiry to the police?
So I did.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. I
Maybe-
haven't received
maybe
a
because the
response.
address is probably in the one-stop liquor address is some of the other addresses, and this is why it's not showing up.
Well, what if it's
Could be.
if it's someone else's address, then it's not the owner of One Stop's problem.
Right,
It's
Exactly, it's
also-
just happens to
Yes.
be in the vicinity.
Right,
Right.
so the police being called in the vicinity doesn't make it One Stop's problem.
correct.
And I'd also request, if you get if you get any more emails from them, it would be really helpful if they not only just sent an email, but they attended our meeting.
And I
If
did
they
that.
really wanna make change and there's a real problem, they should put in some effort and actually come to our meeting.
And I did invite
Agreed.
them to the meeting.
Mhm.
I mean, I invite everybody to the meeting. I definitely tell them, let the commissioners know, so you guys can hear it.
So I still suggest, the fact that security guards does not look like an option that they've followed up on. They haven't given us any information about any other things they're doing differently to try to enhance, their security situation. The trash complaint is a lower lying thing, frankly, and I'm not seeing anything else. The presence of the police with the mobile unit, that's a good thing. That's not actually a negative for the One Stop. But nonetheless, I do think the ongoing expression of concern from the neighbors and that lack of activity, because we don't really think the overall tenor of the neighborhood has changed in any significant way. I think it just calls for further dialogue with them. You know, do they intend to do anything? Are they satisfied? You know, the fact that they feel at risk and yet, you know, haven't invested in a security guard key times or have any other plan. It's like, where are we going here?
Yeah, and the like, you know, the owner of One Stop, he's also like scared as well because he's not confrontational. He doesn't like.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why he's selling. He's scared. He says it's not safe for him.
Right. I
Which is-
mean, I think that's something we have to take into consideration. If you have an unsafe location, maybe it's a place where alcohol ought not be sold.
Right. Right.
I think that's a factor we can look at.
Times
Yeah.
change, places
So-
change, areas change.
So Michael, for next month, we want an update? Do we wanna invite this licensee in? I mean, obviously, no hearing
And
yet.
any update and if there's any relation to the department's calls, if there's any,
Yeah.
for that particular address.
I agree with Jose. This doesn't rise to the level of a hearing yet. I'm not anticipating like a sanction coming out of this. It's more old business. You know, we want to just keep a close eye on this. I would also reach back to Captain Pratt to see if some representation from the Hoyle Police Department might not happen this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're saying we want an update, but also invite the licensee in for an update. And invite the police department in to discuss any ongoing issues they see.
Yeah,
Does that sound?
yeah, if there's happen to be any related calls to the one-stop liquor. And again, she might be on the perception that everything is going to one-stop liquor when it could be other addresses in the area. Only the chief will let us know if there's anything to address to one-stop liquor itself.
So I had request police logs, this morning for that address. So you guys still want me to invite the police for December?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We have a major public safety concern here, and we need our public safety agency to be communicating directly with us. Otherwise, we're just guessing and not getting the facts straight.
Okay, yeah, I guess it does make sense to have a representative from the
Yeah.
police department.
Okay.
And
And I'll try
If-
to have somebody from legal.
I would just say if we do get this, let's move this up on the agenda especially if we get a representative from the city.
Okay,
Let's put it let's put it on one of the first items on our agenda. Okay, great. And
Oh, there's a late
yeah,
application.
yes, so that was our matter. Now we're on to late file applications, and we have Laska Hoi, December 7th, special one-day license, all alcohol. Oh,
City Hall, huh? Ballroom.
Yeah,
oh wait, what did I think I messed that. Oh, no, I have it here.
this is a nonprofit, that's why they're applying for all alcohol. And the city hall ballroom.
And
Is-
police
is it-
requirements.
Is Laska applying on behalf of the Rotary Club by any chance?
Like what?
Is he
Is-
applying on
is-
behalf of the Rotary Club?
So Laska filled out the application, but Brennan's is the one who's supposed to be serving the alcohol.
Okay.
Okay.
And this
and
is
who's-
the
Who's
7th.
getting-
Who's getting what?
The application is under Laska.
Slash
But
Brennan.
she's not a
Brennan.
nonprofit, neither is Brennan's. Who's the nonprofit?
It's under the, I'm sorry, it's under the Holyoke Rotary.
That's what I was
Club.
asking.
Yes, I'm
Recuse-
sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to
I
recuse
don't see
myself.
that anywhere in this application.
Well, maybe it should have been Holyoke Rotary slash Brennan's, but the insurance provided was Holyoke Rotary. The
Okay.
payment did come from Holyoke Rotary Club. I always get confused because I feel like the servers should be filling out the application,
So
but
if, in order to do this as an all alcohol, Holyoke Rotary should be on the certificate you issue then, right?
Yeah,
oh yeah, it will be.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that's
it's
all.
just that happened that there's no name
They
mentioned
didn't
in
put,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe tell them in the future if they're applying,
Holo Rotary.
if they're
name
applying
seems to be
especially
added.
for an all alcohol, they have to put the nonprofit's name on
Alright.
the application.
Yep, got it.
That makes it clear now.
Yes.
All right.
No, no.
Oh, make a motion to approve.
I second that. Commissioner Marty, how do you vote?
I recuse myself.
Oh, okay, then,
Vote yes.
Commissioner Correa votes yes,
Mhm.
and Commissioner Luciano votes yes, so, this application for one-day license is approved with 2 commissioners voting yes.
Next
And the
meeting
next
is,
meeting.
first week is,
But I can see also, I can see why they put these, because our app says applicant host name. So it doesn't say, so. Yeah, not a big, as long as their name's on the certificate.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next meeting?
First
December.
Wednesday, December 6th.
December 6th.
Do we want to discuss the second meeting or?
We usually pick it.
We usually pick it after we meet at the 6th, but definitely we're gonna meet at a second time.
Yeah, we're gonna meet
December.
second time, but we usually pick it.
Yeah, cause I'm off the week of vacation. I'm off the week of vacation. I'm off the week of Christmas
Me too.
We usually have it like,
prior.
yeah, so what's Christmas fall on this
so
year?
Monday, so it's either the 13th or the 20th.
I'm guessing we're gonna meet on the 20th.
Okay.
So I'm just eyeing it, Michael, and the 20th looks like probably the best day. Cause the other one will be 1 week later after our meeting, which was kind of be really tight. Wouldn't?
Yeah, I agree. That's fine.
That's it.
Great, okay.
Yeah.
So I want to make a motion to close the license board meeting for Wednesday, November 1st at 6:05 PM. Can I get a second?
Hold on. You say Wednesday, the 20th?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yes. And I got something in my house, but it's okay. Well, I can escape now, because I got this meeting. Okay.
Mhm.
You think that, because if you don't think that one's okay, we could probably plan it early. and
No,
try to get the room at a different day.
Yeah, I have to, yeah, first I have to confirm.
We're still gonna do it at 5:15, right?
Yeah.
No, we'll be fine.
Okay.
So that's the question mark right now. I have to make sure the room's not booked.
Mhm.
Can I get a second?
Second that?
Okay. Commissioner Marty, how do you
Yes.
vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Correa?
Yes.
Yes, and Commissioner Luciano votes yes. Our meeting
I gotta
is
relax, bro.
adjourned.